Your life is about to change. Um, there's a reason you clicked on this video. This video didn't just show up out of nowhere. It didn't just magically appear. There's a reason you saw this video and you clicked on it. This video was meant for you. Your life is about to change. You probably have some type of feeling inside of your body where it's just like you feel positive things are on the way. You feel like you're about to be blessed. And I'm not just talking about money wise, but I mean obviously that's a part of it, but overall you feel like life is just about to get better, right? And I do have to warn you of a couple things that may be holding you back, because I'm currently going through this now. And I just discovered this myself, and I know I'm not the only one that needs to hear this. That's why I'm making this video to begin with. And the first thing is you got to get rid of people that have no purpose in life. And what I mean by that is maybe they do have a job, maybe whatever, right? Their work, but their mentality, their mentality, they don't do anything to better themselves. They don't see themselves getting better. They don't have any goals. They don't talk about future plans. They just stuck in the same life and they don't see themselves doing better. You got to realize you are who you hang around. And that's very true. If you hang around people that are non-driven, people that have no drive, people that are weak-minded, then you will become that. Or if you hang around people that have money, or people that have goals they're trying to accomplish, they work hard, they want to better themselves, they want to increase their life in every way possible, then you will become that, because influence influences, and you have to be careful who you let influence you. And the people close to you influence you the most. That's why you have to be careful who you let hang around. Anybody that's not driven, they have no goals, they have no morals, they just do the same thing every day, they don't want better for themselves, they do negative, you gotta let them people go. That goes for relationships, friendships, whatever. It don't matter. Relationship, friendship, it doesn't matter. You gotta let them go. You gotta let them go, because they're gonna hold you back, and they probably already have been holding you back, and you know that already. This is your sign to finally let that person or people go. Let them group of friends go. If you're trying to better your life and you know you need better, and they do nothing but party and get drunk, let them go, because that is not what you want for life. That's what they want. Let them go. You're not missing out. In Proverbs, when you read Proverbs, it tells you over and over again basically that you are who you hang around. The blind follow the blind. It tells you not to communicate or associate yourself with lustful people or anything of that nature, greedy people, people that follow in unrighteousness. It tells you not to associate yourself with their people, because you will turn into one and you will go down the path that they are on. But that is not the path that you're trying to go on. You need to avoid that. And in order to avoid that, you gotta avoid them. That's why you gotta let them go. The next thing you gotta do, and this is probably more important than the first point, is you gotta build yourself starting inside out. And this is the reason Christians, if you believe in God and you believe in Jesus, you probably notice that it seems that most Christians aren't like, it's rare to hear of a rich Christian. It's rare. This is why, because we're humans, we're souls, but we're in human bodies, right? We have human feelings, and let's be honest, we all get lost in this world, and we all lose focus, right? Focus at all times should be on God, should be um, getting to His kingdom, what He's built for us, and that should be our number one priority. But we idolize other things such as money, cars, clothes, shoes, TV shows, food. We idolize other things, and that becomes our number one priority, and it becomes number one above Him. And that's what's also holding you back. You have to realize spiritually, you have to build yourself spiritually before God can build you physically. And what I mean by that, you have to have the right mentality. You have to have the right, you have to be in a good and strong, sturdy position spiritually in order for God to bless you in the ways that you want Him to bless you in this physical world. Because let's be honest, 99% of us watching this video right now, if God was to drop 10 million in your hands right now, mentally and spiritually, you would not be prepared. You would start to idolize that money. Some of y'all probably wouldn't even thank God. You would just be like, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. And God's just looking like, I did that for you. Can I at least get a thank you? And you lose sight of God. And that's exactly why He doesn't give us certain things, because He knows if He does, spiritually and mentally, we're not prepared for those things. If He gives those to us, we're going to start to idolize it instead of idolizing Him. That's why we have to build ourselves spiritually and mentally, and we have to become strong. It's kind of like putting on armor. We got to become strong. We have to be so strong spiritually that no matter what God bless us with, we understand that we don't need it and that God is always number one. In my mind, I want to be so strong to the point to where if God gave me $1 billion right now, I would not care, because I would not want to lose sight of the end goal. The end goal is not to be rich. The end goal is to live for God and to be with God in His kingdom. That's the end goal, and that should be your number one priority. And that's what's holding a lot of us back, including me, myself. I've learned this recently, and that's why I'm making this video, because I know I'm not the only one that needs to hear this. He can't bless you with certain things because He know you will start to idolize it. And that goes for anything. It's not just money. It's the shoes, the cars, the food, the clothes, everything that you ask, material things that you ask for, or the things that He wants to bless you with. He can't, because if He do, you're going to idolize it. And you're not supposed to idolize nothing but God. And that's exactly why He hasn't given you what you've asked for, or He hasn't given you certain things that He wants to give you, because you have not built a solid foundation spiritually to understand that God is first. He will forever be first. It doesn't matter how many blessings He gives you. He is number one. He is your idol. You do not idolize money, shoes, cars, clothes, food, houses. You don't idolize none of that. None of that is important. Now, physically it's important, but eternally none of that means nothing. And that's what we got to understand. That's why Christians, that's why Jesus said it's hard for Christians, it's hard for rich people to get into heaven. He said it's easier for a needle to go through a camel's eye than it is for a rich person to get to heaven. I don't know if I just misquoted that. If I did, I apologize, but I think it's something like that. But that's why, because when you're in those positions, you're going to tend to idolize those things. That's why you have to prepare yourself mentally and spiritually to really, okay, idol. You have one idol, and that's it. It doesn't matter if he drops $100 in your hand or $1 million. You understand at the end of the day, that million means nothing. Obviously, in this world it do, But this world's gonna die. This world is nothing. This world don't have too much longer left, if we being honest. It's eternal. And our spirits are eternal. That's why we have to build our spirits. The last thing is goals. You gotta set goals. What is life without goals? You have to set foundations for you to build off of. Because when you make a goal and then you beat it, and then you make another goal, and then you beat that goal, and then you make another one, and you just keep going up. And the good thing about goals, you can make as many goals as you want. There's no limit. The sky is the limit. Whatever you want to do, make it a goal and do it. And once you do it, make a higher goal. If you want to save $10,000 this year and you do it, try $20,000 next year, $30,000 a year, $50,000 eventually. Keep going. Or if you want that new promotion, you want to move up, that you're a regular coworker, but you want to get moved up to general manager. It's going to take time, but you got to keep working, and you will slowly move. You'll go from coworker to team lead to whatever, and then finally you will get where you need to go. Whatever. It's goals for anything. You can make goals for anything. Goals will keep you on the path that you want to be on. It'll keep you focused. It'll keep you determined and driven. There's nothing that can go wrong with goals. Basically, the point is to set goals and keep setting goals. When you break a goal or achieve a goal, make another goal and keep going. Goals will keep you on that path, the narrow path that's spoken about in the Bible, but it'll also help you accomplish the things you want to accomplish and receive in your life. So those are the 3 things you need to do. If you have people in your life that's holding you back, and what I mean by holding you back is they have no drive, they have no ambition, they have nothing, they just stuck in everyday life, they don't care, they don't want better for themselves, get rid of them. It's like a virus. That's just gonna spread to you. You don't want that. Let them go. Goals, set them high. Just try not to put time limits on the goals, and try not to set too many at once, but always have goals and achieve. And once you achieve, make another one. And the last one is building yourself inside out. Start spiritually, then go mentally, and then let that manifest outwards. You'll feel better. You'll just be better when you focus on the inside, then out. It'll just be totally different. It's time to break the cycle. Everybody always try to start outside and then go in. It never works. You gotta go inside out if you want to do it the right way. But with that, God loves you. I'm out.